In sports like baseball, football, hockey, and lacrosse, there is either high contact with other players or high contact with projectiles, or both. This contact increases the chances of an uncommon issue, Commotio Cordis, or the sudden stopping of the heart due to an impact on the lower chest wall.
Shot scores. Here they go. Dubniak, the long stick.
This impact can be from anything, from a baseball, lacrosse ball, hockey puck, or even as we just saw in the NFL in the case of Damar Hamlin, another player's shoulder.
Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like.
Commotio Cordis can even occur in MMA, or basically any contact sport, such as this example from an MMA fight. In this case from 2017, middleweight fighter CJ Hancock receives a kick to the chest from his opponent, Charlie Ontiveros, and goes down, gasping for air while the ref calls medics over to help him.
Something was wrong right off the bat when in the first round. My body wasn't doing it what I was telling it. My mind was telling it to do. I just didn't feel 100%. And then the second round, after a couple of strikes, I fell to the ground, and then I woke up in the hospital. Basically, they told me that my heart had stopped for 5 minutes, and they had to do CPR and hit me with the defibrillators twice to get me to come back to life. And I got a second chance, and I don't really remember much. I mean, I remember exactly what happened in the fight, but from after falling until waking up in the hospital, in one of the hospital rooms, and my sister being on the left side and her being on the right side, and them holding my hands and telling me what happened. That's like pretty much the first thing I remember. This time I pushed myself too far. Normally I cut about 5 pounds of water weight the day of the weigh-ins. This time I cut about 15 to 20 pounds of water weight in 3 days. And it was just too hard on my body. There's a big problem with cutting weight. You go to any sanctioned fight, there's going to be guys cutting weight. And then on top of that, you got kids cutting weight in school for wrestling. I mean, it's just dangerous. I've known multiple people that have had problems with their kidneys from cutting weight and even more severe stuff. So it's obviously not healthy. Who knows? In a year or two, if I feel good, you never know. But I mean, for right now, I'm definitely not going to be taking any fights anytime soon.
Recently, Damar Hamlin's injury has brought Commotio Cordis to the media's attention.
Yeah, this is the first time I've talked to you since I want to say Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't remember now. But, yeah, I didn't feel this energy that you have right now. What is giving you this energy?
Like I said, I'm just elated, like just the whole roller coaster of emotions I've been on, and to be at this position of seeing him open his eyes, seeing him talking and responding, and knows that, you know, the worst is behind him, but he still has a long road ahead of him. But I feel a lot better than I did at the beginning of the week. So I'm just excited. I'm happy for him, glad to hear him talk, and, you know, just looking forward to him continuing with his recovery.
What are some of those things that he's saying to you guys about not just that night, but what he's beginning to maybe comprehend about the reaction that has happened since?
Well, not too much because they want him to really rest. Okay. So I haven't really had him speak too much other than like hearing that he spoke to his team. But, you know, he smiled for me, and that was good enough for me. That's all I needed.
Where can you tell he is maybe emotionally with all of this right now?
Just still processing things. I mean, it's a lot to process. I mean, I'm still processing it, you know, and I can tell that he's a strong individual, strong-minded, you know, apparently a strong heart, and, you know, he's definitely just processing things and, you know, trying to get back to his reality.
What about his parents, your brother Mario, Nina,
strong,
your sister-in-law?
No, strong, man. I mean, that's where he gets his strength from, man. I mean, good character people, you know, and that's where he gets his character from, man. And they continue to be there, stand strong, stand solid. I mean, I don't know if I could have had the strength that they were able to show through dealing with this traumatic event all week. And I really give kudos to them for standing solid and getting through this event with their son.
How have you guys been keeping them all together?
Just being present, right? I mean,
People throughout the United States, if not the world, have come together over Damar Hamlin's injury, praying for his healthy recovery. This is more than football.